I've received a few lead inquiries already from what I've done so far, and I'm excited about the results.
What is going on, guys? Paul James here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I thought we would do something a little different and do a case study video of a successful student of mine who is a subscriber of the channel here, and he decided to take action, and now he is really successful with generating leads for insurance agencies, namely his own actual agency. He took what he learned on the channel here and in my workshops, and he actually went and applied it. So I wanted to share more details. So the customer I'm talking about, his name is Wallace.
My name is Wallace Wong, and I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area here in California.
Wallace is over in California in the United States. But that's not to say that you can't do this from anywhere in the world. Just because he's in the US doesn't mean that you have to be. In fact, you can generate leads from anywhere in the world. Like, you could be in Japan, but still generate leads in the United States. And that's what's really so great about this business model. So, as I mentioned, Wallace is an insurance agent, and what he does is he sells insurance to consumers and businesses and things like that.
I grow my business mainly from purchasing leads.
Naturally, when he stumbled across the channel here and he stumbled across my videos, my tutorials, and my training, similar to like what you're watching, he thought, hey,
I realized that I'm just wasting money on these so-called lead generation sites.
Instead of like giving all of these businesses that are selling leads like a big chunk of the money, he could see how much money they're making. Why don't I just do it for myself? And also, why don't I take it a step further and maybe I could actually start selling leads to other people? So one of Wallace's goals is actually to go and create a whole business around selling leads just to other insurance agents.
These lead gen sites that I'm buying leads from are just making a killing off of me, and I'm just tired of it. So that's why your training really attracted me.
So he used to spend a lot of money on leads, and now he's not spending barely any money on leads. In fact, he's generating them all himself. He learned how to do SEO, which is search engine optimization, meaning ranking someone at the top of Google. He learned how to build websites, and ultimately, those skills taught him how to generate leads. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna dive into the computer here, and we're going to break down exactly how you would get started if you were just starting off like Wallace was one day. And what we're gonna do is we're going to head over to Google Chrome, and you're gonna wanna make sure you have Google Chrome downloaded as your web browser for this strategy. So download Google Chrome because we're gonna install a plugin on Google Chrome called Keyword Surfer. So if you go here and you click on it, it's the first result in the Chrome Web Store. You're going to install this plugin to Google Chrome. You'll know that it's installed because at the top it's going to put this little icon, and that's how you'll know that Google Chrome is installed. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually go and look for a keyword. Now, the way that we identify keywords with this strategy is you just simply go to Google once you have that plugin installed and you type in a keyword that you think your niche might be searching for. So here we can see if I want to go into insurance companies and in the city of Kenosha, I would type that in, and up here we get this estimated monthly search volume. So you can see there approximately 70 people per month are searching for this key phrase. We can also go and check other like insurance keywords as well. If we come to the bottom, we can get some other ideas of what other people are searching, like this car insurance Kenosha, Wisconsin, and we can see if that's getting some volume. It doesn't look like this one's getting much volume, so I'm probably going to go with this one, the insurance company's Kenosha. Now, if you are having trouble, like not sure of what niche and location to go into, like maybe you're a marketing agency or you want to become a marketing agency and you don't really know what niche you want to generate leads in, then I would recommend you go to a site like Angie. It's just Angie.com. And this is a website that sells leads. So they have a bunch of different categories or niches that are on their website that you could go and choose from. And these are going to be niches that are really proven to work because they're actively selling leads in them. And then the next thing that you would do is you would come over to Maps and search for like a city that you think you want to work in. So if I think I want to work in Milwaukee, I would search that city, but I would not set my sights on the center of the city because that's probably going to be pretty competitive, right? It's a big city. So instead I would kind of pick something outside edges of it, like Menominee Falls or like maybe Waukesha or Oak Creek or Racine or like Kenosha, like we did in this example here. So that would be the starting point, is really nailing down which keyword you're going to go after. Now, as I mentioned, part of what Wallace learned throughout all of this was building websites. And what we're using to build websites right now is a tool called HighLevelPages.com. Now, the reason why this tool is so great is because it allows you to build websites as a complete beginner without knowing how to do any coding, which is amazing if you're just starting off. Now, I do have a full urgent training that I'm holding. I will leave it in the first link of the description. Not only will I show you more in details about how to use this tool step by step, like a full free training, but I'll also show you how you can land $5,000 clients with this tool. So go check that out if that interests you. But I did want to show you how you would get started building a website with this tool if you want to get into lead generation. And the way that you would do that is you would come under the Sites tab on the left here, and then at the top, you're going to click Websites. Now, the great thing about this tool is if we click New Website, you can see here that they have templates that we can use. So we're going to select that option and hit Continue. Now, in the case of Wallace, I told you he's an insurance agent, right? His ultimate goal is to generate insurance leads. So we can come in here and search for something like insurance. And look at this. We've got life insurance, health insurance, insurance provided services, insurance solutions, insurance agents. I mean, we've got lots and lots of websites to choose from. And we can view each one of them and see which one fits our needs best by clicking that little eyeball button. But look at this one. This one looks great. I really love this website. I don't even have to do much to this website other than put in a little bit of information. So let's pretend, that I'm Wallace starting all over and building a website. Let me show you how easy this is. All I gotta do is hit continue on this. It's going to add the template into my HighLevelPages account. And now all I gotta do is customize it. So for example, I come to the bottom and instead of having this phone number where it says XXX, I would just put in my phone number here. And it's as easy as just deleting what's there and filling in your own information. So as you can see, HighLevelPages makes it super easy to just do whatever it is you want to do here, which I really like about it. So for example, if I wanted to change this, I could say, we pride ourselves in providing insurance to homeowners in Kenosha, Wisconsin, or something like that, right? And I can very easily tweak it and change it to how I see fit, which is why this works out so well. Okay, so that's HighLevelPages.com. Again, I have a masterclass. It'll be the first link in the description of this video if you want to go check that out. But remember, I also said that one thing Wallace learned was SEO. And SEO is the process of ranking someone at the top of Google. Now, what you would do in order to SEO this website on HighLevelPages is you need to create content around this keyword, which this keyword is insurance companies Kenosha, right? So what I like to do is I like to scroll down to this section right here. It's called the People Also Ask section. And what I do is I like to try and answer these questions. What are the top vehicle insurance companies, or what is the oldest insurance company in America? So I like to answer those, or I might come down here and look at these as well. And what I like to do is I like to create an article on the site somewhere. So I might put it like right here and talk a little bit about that section in Google, this People Also Ask section, and just write maybe 200 words about each one of those questions that pops up. Now, what that's doing is it's showing Google that you are relevant to the search, because at the end of the day, Google's job for the consumer is to solve their search. It's to make them stop searching, right? They want to end their search as quickly as possible. And you can do that by showing Google, hey, not only am I helping them, but I'm also answering the questions that people are commonly asking. And that right there is going to ensure that your website shows up at the top of Google and you start generating a crazy amount of leads.
For anyone on the fence to join your program, just do it. I highly recommend Paul's program. I purchased other training material from other people before, but this program works because Paul cares. He cares for his students. He cares that we get it. And he shares all his knowledge with us. He shares all the tools that he uses, and he is hands-on.
So that is the story of Wallace from California, who's an insurance agent who came in, took my strategies, took my training. In fact, I will leave a link to the exact workshop that Wallace attended. It's the lead generation workshop on how to set up your own lead generation business, even as a beginner, starting from scratch. I'll leave you a link to that exact workshop. You can check it out at your convenience. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's free to attend and you'll learn a lot from it. But anyways, guys, I hope that you really enjoyed this video and got a lot out of it. If you did, please smash that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in another video. I am Paul James. Peace out.